Alright guys, want to let you know a little bit about my day today. and just because it really got weird, so hang in there. And basically, anybody's been watching any videos this last week or so, I've been sick. I have bronchitis. And I need to go out to town today to get my antibiotics and take a doctor's excuse to work and take care of a few other little things. And so the first thing that happens is I go to the office that my supervisors are at and stuff to take my doctor's excuse, and it's closed today because they have training. So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I hope this doesn't really waste a trip. Go to the place where I got get my prescription filled. It's already been called in, and so help me, there's a line of 30 people, and the line never died down. So I decided I'll try this again, and I go get a haircut, and I feel so bad about fell asleep while I was getting a haircut, and so I finally get my medications, and then I go get a little bit of lunch, take the medication, awful heartburn. I'm just like, this is just getting worse and worse. So I end up had a voicemail. I called the school that I work at. That I work in a school, so it's not the office, and I got a person there who I share an office with, and it sounds like everything's going smooth, but there's still some stuff that I want to get done. Places are going to fall out, apart without me. Don't get me wrong, it's nothing like that. So I'm just sitting here, I'm just thinking, just go home, just. So to get home, I'm like 20 miles outside of town, and I get on 81 North, and I have to get on 77 North. So I'm doing 70 miles per hour. I'm feeling miserable. And while I'm driving doing 70, I'm got this weird feeling. And then all of a sudden, I just sort of turn, look out the window, and I've got at least a 4-foot face of Spider-Man looking down on me. There was a van beside of me that was for the Spider-Man Broadway production that's only in New York, for Turn Off the Dark. And it had Spider-Man just wrapped on this thing, and I was so close, I was able to look. It was called Foxwoods Theater. I don't know what was going on. He gets off the exit, gets on 77 North with me, and I'm convinced the guy was messing with me because he wouldn't speed up, he wouldn't let me pass. If I slowed down, he slowed down, and I had Spider-Man. We're doing 70, and it's right there for like 10-15 minutes driving. So we hit some construction, and he has to get up there, and they had one lane open, so it said for 2 miles. So I thought I'd get away from the guy. No, it's like he slows down and he gets beside me, and I got this whole other Spider-Man head, bigger than the other one, staring at me while I drive. This actually got unnerving. So I'm sitting there thinking, you got to be kidding me. The last thing on my mind is comic books. The last thing on my mind is YouTube, anything like that. I just want to get home. I'm feeling miserable, and I got Spider-Man staring at me. So I get off at my exit. We're out in the country now, and I'm at a gas station right off 77, and I'm pumping my gas, and I hear these two men talking. Now these men were easily in their 50s. One was reading a newspaper. They were standing in front of their car. They're from Canada. They had Ontario tags. That's not really anything big down here where you got this 77 North Highway. But I hear it. I hear, oh wow, that's cool. Earth 2 is back. I'm really not hearing this. And I hear them, talk about a few things. They're talking comics. So I keep pumping my gas, and all of a sudden I hear this guy go, oh no, and he's real distraught. And I look over there, he's on his smartphone. The other guy, one guy's reading the paper, one guy's got a smartphone, and he goes, they've canceled OMAC. So I'm finished pumping my gas. I walk by the guys. I'm not going to talk to them. I look over, one guy's reading USA Today. The other guy's just distraught, just going crazy on his smartphone there. And he's just like, I can't believe it. They've canceled OMAC. I'm like, this is not happening. So I go in and I get the USA Today that the guy was reading, and they've got they've got an article in here, which probably everybody knows, it's been on the internet, announcing that DC will be have 6 new titles come out in May, you know, and they're canceling 6 titles is what I found out after I got home. So I just wanted to maybe share that weird occurrence and weird event. So, oh, it was crazy.